What's up, guys? Welcome to Fan Friday, where you submit decks and I run them on the stream. Today we've got 3 spicy decks, 2 from Modern, 1 from Standard, and I'm really excited to kind of go over it. First up, of course, today we're going to do the new mill. This was submitted by, let me pull up the list here. Dimir mill was submitted by Gizmothing on Facebook group. Of course, if you want to submit a deck for Fan Friday, you can submit them to our Facebook group. Just type in MTGOTraders in the Facebook search and you'll find our page and group. And of course, if you want to submit them in Discord, you can as well. But we have these right here. So we have a kind of a basic Dimir deck, but we have something that's kind of added new to it, and that is Mission Briefing here. I really like this as a card included into the deck list because it kind of turns on archive traps again, which is amazing for us. And I'm really excited to see how this actually works in practice. That was the main reason I wanted to run this deck today, even though I do love Mill and it's my favorite archetype. Next up for Modern Force, we've got Turbo Jace, a Jace into Fairy deck that uses Nexus of Fate and Approach of the Second Sun to get a GG using things like Fog, Haze of Pollen, and of course Snapcaster Mage to recast fogs and paths and that kind of stuff. So lots of good stuff there for Modern. And then we move to Standard really quickly with Goreclaw's Chance for Glory. This is a deck that's all over the place, but looks super interesting. A very interesting Naya build here. Knight of Grace, Thorn Lieutenants, Jadelight Rangers, Chance for Glory, Deafening Clarions, and of course Goreclaw with our Alphas and Dragons and Dawnbringer, and just a ton of good value stuff on the top end. All the deck lists, of course, for all of these decks are in the description of this video, so if you want to kind of go back after this is live or posted on the channel, you can definitely check out the deck list there and kind of see how they were built and how they were ran. But let's do new mill today for Modern and have some fun. So actually, let's see. Kenneth, hey Taryn, hey, this was Kenneth, you were the one that submitted the, was it the mill deck or the Jace deck? I can't remember. I want to say you were the one that submitted the Goreclaw deck. That's what it is. Yeah, because your name isn't on the isn't in the description. Sorry about that. Ain't it the way? All right, let's get into some play lobbies here and see what we can do. Let's do a new mill in Modern. Get that up here. So before the stream started today, my actual MTGO client decided to just like crap itself. And so I had to redo the whole thing. So if you're seeing like all of these new things pop up on the screen, it's probably because of the new install. But it is running a lot faster, so that's good, right? Look how small my hand is, my hand size. Play first, yes. It's so tiny. Bring that up for me, please. Thank you so much. Much better. Hope the Goreclaw deck works out for you. I've only run it through a few times. I got you, Kenneth. Well, it looks super interesting, and I'm really excited to play it. Kind of wish we had a fetch land in this, but we do not. Crypt Incursion in the opening hand is not great either. This is probably a mulligan for us for the mill list. This is a lot better for us, even though we don't have correct mana for the Glimpse of the Unthinkable here. We could draw into it, though, so this is probably a fine keep for us. Saucy! YouTube, mulligan. Yeah, that was a mulligan for us. This is definitely a keep here. Let's go with a keep. Got a Mesmeric Orb. Let's go with that on top, since that is a great turn 2 play for us instead of a Glimpse the Unthinkable. I'm going to go Creeping Tar Pit first, and then pass turn. I'm going to turn down the music in my ear. It's a little loud. I like the orb on top here for us because it gets through a lot of the early game stuff. So the opponent looks like they might be, yeah, they're maybe Storm here. It's going to be hard to kind of get around a combo deck. So that's one of the main things about us for them, because they have to tap out continually. So being able to use Mesmeric Orb here kind of helps a little bit. We'll see. See Magic Aid's budget list, mill list. I have not. It was pretty neat. I definitely need to look into it. I haven't seen most of Magic Aid's content in a while. I really need to catch up on him. By the way, guys, let me know if the music is too loud or if I'm too loud or whatever. Just always kind of trying to be aware of that to make sure. Orb list, milling them for 1. Yep, this is definitely Storm. So the orb. So the thing here for us is we want to make sure that we can surgical extraction stuff that they get rid of in the graveyard, because this hurts Storm a lot. Would love to get into a blue or black mana. Got another extraction, which is not terrible. Mission Briefing is also in the graveyard here. And Damnation. So we're going to pass turn here. Kind of wait for the... See what it gets. Remand and a Grape Shot. Okay, let's go with a... This ritual here. Let's get rid of Grape Shot. See if they have a counter. Surgical to Grape. That's right, Saucy. You are on the money. One and a half. They have an opt here. Okay, that's fine. Surgical Grape Shot here is actually kind of amazing because that turns off most of their hits. They have a Braid in hand. Gifts Ungiven is also in hand. Echoing Truth. Let's see. How else can they win this game? I guess just by hitting us, right? I'm looking at the deck list here. They only had 3 Grape Shots in their entire deck. Yeah, that's it. Opponent's scooping it up. There's no way for them to win the game. Sorry if you don't want to get to this 5-0. That's funny. Alright, let's get a new match here. Gonna host a match now. It's always nice whenever you have Extraction on game 1 against a Storm deck because you just win most of the time. And opponent definitely scooped it up there. Using a Scalpel to remove a Grape amuses me. Did I miss Turbo Jace? Loverboy? No, we just started LB, so we're doing Mill first and then Turbo Jace. Play first? Yes. Opening hand is not bad at all. I think this is a good key for us. I don't like Crypt Incursion being in the main board, honestly. I think that's probably a weak point for this deck list. But let's go with the keep here. I do like going for a Hedron Crab turn 1, just because Archive Trap can be free. Once the wedding stress is over, your tote's going to join the D&Ding, right? So yeah, if you guys didn't know, they've some people have started a D&D group into the Discord. So if you guys want to do that, you definitely can. If there's an admin here, how about this? Zaka, congratulations, you're a moderator. Oh no, why, opponent? People just don't want to play Mill today. Goodness. But if you can, Zaka, if you can shoot the Discord link into the chat, that'd be awesome. Can you mod me? No way, Saucy. Nah, you gotta earn it, man. Zaka's been here for a while. A while. Oh, this is like the same hand for us. That's awesome. Gonna go to keep here. First on KPS yesterday, now here, and people say dreams don't come true. Gonna go Drown Catacombs and pass. We probably should have laid a Creeping Tar Pit there. Go with a 5 here. Ooh, Pendlehaven. Is this a elf deck? This is definitely an elf deck. Thanks for that link share to Zaka. Say less, I got you. I'll get you that 5-0. Let's see. Can't do that. Correct? Yeah. Alright, let's go Hedron Crab here. Into a Creeping Tar Pit. Get that 3 off. Then pass turn. So the Archive Trap here might actually not work at all. Unless I go with a some sort of like fetch land just to get more lands up. Yeah, this is a pretty bad match for us as far as what we can do. Because they're a more explosive, aggressive deck, and we're not really that at all. They didn't lay a land, though, which is good for us. Let's go with a... I guess just another Creeping Tar Pit here. I think we want to go with a Tomb Scour right now. Tomb Scour, one of the worst mill cards that we have, but this does help a little bit. It's past turn here. Yeah, they have Windswept or two. I think so. I think you're probably right. There's a land drop for them. A Clan Caller. Clan Caller hurts us a ton. Now, the good thing for us is we have Crypt Incursion, so we actually will be able to gain a lot of life and survive the matchup pretty easily. we can continually mill them turn over turn. So we just gotta, you know, keep it going. There's a surgical. Go drown catacombs here. All right. Let's see what their library or graveyard's looking at right now. Lots of lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures in the graveyard right now. 8 times 3 is what, 24? So I think that's probably going to be doing it for us. And of course, Crypt Incursion is an instant speed spell, so we want to save that. We could also go with a Collected Company Surgical Extraction. Yeah, you're right, Saucy. I think we want to go with a Collected Company before they untap. Let's grab that Collected Company. We're going to pay the life there. Alright, in their hand they've got Elves, Sentinel, Warcaller, Azuri, and Elvish Clancaller. So we're going to take some damage for sure. Let's get rid of the companies, though. The rest of the deck is very highly aggressive with lots of Elves in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's actually no fetch lands. So Archive Trap is actually really bad in this matchup for us. But that's alright. We'll be alright for a while. I think we want to go with the Crypt Incursion right now. Go up to 35, pass turn. Yeah, I didn't want to pay the black because we wouldn't be able to done Crypt Incursion. So the thing is, they have lots of power in the battlefield, and so if they hit another land, we would have probably been dead had we not done Crypt Incursion. They're still doing lots of damage here. Would love to hit a land for an Archive Trap. That'd be nice. Let's see. Oh, we hit it. Nice. It is a tap land, though, so, or it is coming in tapped. We do get to mill them for a little bit. We're down to 23, though, so we're going to take a lot of damage next turn. I don't even know if we'll survive next turn. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they're doing 20 damage this turn. Can we survive long enough? Let's block the 5/5 here. They're doing 15 damage this turn. Down to 8. Would love to draw a Damnation, honestly. Since it is in the deck list. Mesmeric Orb is not exactly what I want. Let's see. Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent controller puts the top card of their library into the graveyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could try Mesmeric Orb here and then go into a Crypt Incursion because it is instant speed. So let's see how many creatures we get. Oh, a lot! Nice! Alright, so Archdruid here. I think we're still dead based on how much life we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's, let's see, 10, 330. I think we're still dead, though. Let's do the math here. 11. Yeah, we're still dead here, but we put up quite a good fight. When 38 life just isn't enough. That's right, Zaka. Yeah. Very close. We had -2 there. Alright, sideboard game plan here. So funny seeing all these things really small on my screen. Crypt Incursion is still really good here. I don't like Fraying Sanity in this matchup. Snappy's probably fine here as well. I really like Mind Funeral here because they don't have a lot of lands in their deck list. So let's bring that in. I think Archive Trap is terrible in this matchup. Snappy is probably fine if we want to bring in just a body. To convert here. I think Supreme Will is probably pretty good as well. I'd probably want to take out some Tomb Scours for those Supreme Wills. Let's do that. Submit. This deck needs some Hypno Rivulays? Yeah. Are you guys talking about Ultimate Masters? Play first? Yes. A great set that looks too expensive. This is actually okay for us, especially with the Crypt Incursion in it. I wish we had a Hedron Crab, but we do not. Also, this hand is really bad because of the tap lands. We have a tap land almost every turn. Gonna go with a Drowned Catacomb or a Creeping Tar Pit first, though. Opponent did mulligan there. Let's go with the Creeping Tar Pit, pass. Llanowar Elves, alright. Gonna go with the Mull. I think we're probably fine, honestly. We're gonna go Field of Ruin here into a Mesmeric Orb. All we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure we can fill up their graveyard before they get us dead. Yeah, Mystic is pretty good. Keep in mind the incursions keep us alive here, so they have to, you know, continually curve out, so they're going to lose lots of cards. Druid here. I think it's just too slow. Most people that are going to buy lots of the set are the ones already in control of all the cards people were wanting for reprints for, and obviously we won't budget a lot. Yeah, won't budge a lot. I kind of agree with that. Hedron Crab, Mind Funeral went to the graveyard there. Let's go with the Drowned Catacombs here. Mind Funeral with Snappy is actually kind of a cool idea. Let's go with a Tomb Scour here. Next turn we will have a Crypt Incursion, hopefully if we can survive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage on turn 3. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. Yep. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go... How many creatures in the graveyard here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 27. Let's go Watery Grave coming in tapped. And of course, we're going to use Crypt Incursion on their turn because of the untaps here. Alright. Why Turbo Jace over Grixis of Fate, Terran? It just looked like a lot of fun. That's why I did it. Going up to 43. Okay. Milling here. Okay, got Mind Funerals again. Tomb Scours. Man. I think we're probably timeout. I love Sonic. It's true I love Sonic. You're hearing it right now. Lots of land in their graveyard right now. I don't know if we can survive here. Again, this is just a really hard matchup for us because of the way that their deck is built. They have 31 cards in their deck list here. You could try a Tomb Scour here. Oops, not black. Blue. And then pass turn, and then go for another Crypt Incursion. They have 18 cards in their deck. Collected Company here. Okay. Let's see how many creatures they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we gain 30 life again. Saucy, that is too saucy for this chat. Goodness, saucy. That is saucy. Yeah, they're getting a lot of damage here. Let's go Crypt Incursion. I don't think the numbers here match up too well for us. We're at 55 life, though. So, we might actually survive this. We're at 26 now. When an opponent does that much damage and we're still in the game. Let's go for a Shores here. Really wish it came in untapped. We have 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually win here. Okay, so Glimpse the Unthinkable, and then we have a flash creature, but it untaps with Mesmeric Orb, and they're dead. Nice. Let's get into game 3. So we're actually okay now. I feel like what we have in the deck list is fine. There's really nothing else we could really bring in or take out. We could bring in Negates for Collected Company, but that's like the only spell they have, so I'm happy with what we have. I think it's just saucy enough, saucy. Yeah, nice, Danny. Yeah, we definitely got a win there. Let's get into game 3. Since your wedding is somewhat gaming themed, are Chaos Emerald decoration things anywhere, like a cake maybe? No, but the actual cake for the groom's cake, I think it's going to be a... I'm not entirely sure. I think it's going to be a question block from Mario, but I'm not entirely sure. It might be a tiered Mario cake. I'm not exactly sure. This is actually fine. Again, Crypt Incursion being in our hand is good. This means we have good stuff coming in the future. Would love a third land. Saucy, way too slow. Again, I like Mesmeric Orb, I like the Extraction, and I like Hedron Crap. I think the hand is fine. Especially with Darkslick Shores here. Well, Darkslick Shores is not a tap land. It comes in untapped. So we go for a Crab immediately. Which means we actually get around a point of damage here. Unless they go for a Lord on turn 2. And if that's the case, then we will not. We'll take the damage. I'm at kids' concert, so I gotta watch this later. I got you. Have fun. War color here. Okay. Yeah, so they're wasting their turn, which is good for us. And would really love a way for us to... let's see. War color, clan color. Let's get rid of clan color. Yep, out of their hand. Out of the graveyard. Izuri's in their hand here, so we may see that this next turn. But this is a legendary land, so I'm happy with that decision there. Is Elise playing well turn? Yeah, it's playing pretty well. Mill, I feel like, always plays well in Modern. It just really depends on the matchup. Like, this is probably the worst matchup for us, and we're in game 3, so I call that a win for me. Yeah, they're definitely going to build up their board state here and get in for 2. Let's see. Izuri coming in now? Okay. So they're not attacking at all this turn. Need a land. Damn, Mesmeric Orb is not what we wanted. That's a really bad situation for us right now. We're definitely going to lose Crab this turn. This is going to fill their graveyard up with stuff, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. We need a land badly. Let's see how they play this. We're blocking a 3/3. We're taking 9. Yeah, going down to 11. Druid here for us. Please give me an untapped land. For the love of God. Another orb? We're just dead. No! It sucks so much. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, yeah, not hitting that other land is crucial. We can go Glimpse here. We can go another orb, I guess, but it doesn't matter. We're dead. That sucks. Well, we got 2 good decks out of that, or 2 good matches out of that. I really like the mill deck here. Again, Modern's really fast, so it's one of those formats that's like, it kind of bulldozes you if you're not expecting it. I do think Crypt Incursion in game 1 probably wasn't a good idea. I honestly do not like Tomb Scour in this deck list at all. I think Tomb Scour is probably a waste of a mill card. I'd rather have Breaking and Entering instead of Tomb Scour. I think a 2 of Incursion is probably fine. And then instead of doing 4 Incursions, maybe do 2 Bantu's Last Reckoning. I think that's a better card right now in the format, especially because of explosive decks like that. Because this deck went by so quickly, let's do one more match. I can't do that one. But we'll try one more time. Basically a bunch of hippies living together and love each other 24/7. Nice. And by the way, if you like Mill, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share it around on Twitter, on Facebook, all that kind of fun stuff. It really helps the channel grow and helps keep the lights on, keeps me making content. Play first, yes. Opening hand here is not terrible. 3 land. Would really love to not have continually tap lands. This is probably fine as far as an opening hand, so we'll keep. Let's go Darkslick Shores into a Tomb Scour. See, for me, this is kind of a slow hand because we don't have much stuff to deal with whatever is going into the graveyard. So if it's a deck that, like... Yeah, this is a Hollow One deck, looks like. I'm glad we didn't hit anything from Hollow One. Ooh, not a Hollow One deck. The Sacred Foundry here. Is this just Jeskai? No, this is just Burn. Okay. Another bad matchup for us. Can't contain myself. You can drown a toddler in my pants. Jesus. Jesus Christ. We have Archive Trap here, which is not bad. Let's go Drown Catacombs into a... Probably a push. Let's see what they have here. Ooh, fetch land. You crack that fetch. You crack that fetch. Come on, do it. Let's go push on the Goblin Guide. Getting for one is not bad. Alright, let's go the Creeping Tar Pit. Extraction onto anything on the graveyard is amazing. We're going to go with a Glimpse the Unthinkable first. Down to 36 here. What do we have? We have Skullcrack, Rift Bolts, Lightning Bolt, Lavamancer. Probably fine to get rid of Lightning Bolt here. What's up, Josh? Just in time here for a misplay. Always let the Goblin Guide swing, then remove it after the trigger. Oh, Josh. Welcome to the stream. I've missed you. All we're doing with the Lightning Bolt, getting rid of here, is just slow them down a little bit. Yeah, 3 bolts in their deck. They've got a Boros Charm, Lightning Helix, Searing Blaze, and a Skullcrack in their hand, so we're going to take some damage this next turn. Let's see if we can survive. Congrats on the mod status, yeah. No! I hit 6, and it was like tapping 5, like trying to be like, no! So we missed the opportunity for that Archive Trap, so we're probably dead now. It would let me. It would let me. That was a punt for sure, Saucy. That was my fault. Boros Charm, alright. Yeah, Zach, I made it big. Probably going to go with a... Field of Ruin is not terrible for the Archive Trap here. Go for a Swampy. See, I thought we had an extra blue mana in the deck list, but apparently we do not. So we're probably just dead here because I went to Mission Briefing into a Fatal Push for that Swift Spear, but because we don't have another blue basic land in the deck list, we just lose. Guys, you need to make sure you have basics in your deck. Wow, we survived the turn? Oh, that's so good. Okay. All right, we don't want to... I guess we're going to go Mission Briefing on their turn. Yeah, Rift Bolt suspended here. I think we're still dead thanks to the Skullcrack in their hand. Basics are for poor people. I mean, yes and no. You need basics for those Path of Exiles and for those situations where, you know, you want to play stuff quickly. I'm not a big fan of Creeping Tar Pit in this deck list, honestly. I think it's kind of a waste. Opponents have Skullcrack in their hand, so we're kind of just dead either way. Yeah, there's Skullcrack, and that's going to be it. All right. Go to game 2. I want to say Tombscour is pretty bad in this matchup. Snapcaster's a body, so we want to bring that in. Mind Funeral can be pretty good in the matchup here. Would really love... Man. Bontu's Last Reckoning in this sideboard would have been really good for this matchup as well. Instead of Damnation. But I think we're fine. We could bring in Frank Sanity, or not Frank Sanity. We could bring in Supreme Wills if we really want to. I don't think Mesmeric Orb is necessarily fast enough for this deck list, so let's take those two out and bring in some Supreme Wills or Negates. Probably Negates. Let's go with Submit here. Call fake news. Oh, by the way, my for some reason, my mom was at a store and bought me a game that was like a card game that was called Fake News the Game or something. I don't know. She wants us to play it sometime soon, which is random, but all right. This is kind of a bad hand. We have Drowned Catacombs, but we have Hedron Crab coming in on turn 2. And that's not great. Not very aggressive here. We have Crypt Incursion, which is nice. And if we hit a 3rd land for Mind Funeral, this would be fine. I want to say this is probably a mulligan for us because, again, Mission Briefing is not great here. Damnation is good, but we need, 2 black mana. And 4 mana in total. Let's go with a mulligan. This is kind of an okay hand. See, this is probably a better keep for me because of the Glimpse, the Mesmeric Orb, and the Negate. We have a little bit more of a leeway here. And Crypt Incursion is good for mid-game. Let's try keep. Mind Funeral could bottom that. Man, just super difficult. Let's go with a no. I really want to look at the mana base in this deck list and see what we can do, because the mana base in this deck list is the roughest thing that is holding us back in this deck. Slams hand on table. Give me a land. That's right. If we hit a land, we're fine. Goblin Guide. Ooh, Goblin Guide will help us with a land. Thank you. I appreciate that. Creeping Tar Pit's not that great, but, we'll take it. Opponent, our deck is nothing but, like, just tap lands, so it's really annoying. I mean, Watery Grave's fine, but I would love a fetch instead of Creeping Tar Pit. Bloodstained Mire, cool. Oops. Gotta let you do that first. Yeah, it's Tar Pit in a non-control deck is dumb. Swiss Spear. Ooh, another Swiss Spear. Okay. Whatever. We're just going to go Archive Trap for free. Because that's fun. And they're going to get in for 4. Giving me another land. I appreciate that. You're so nice. Let's go with the Drowned Catacombs. Here. See, we're at 14. They can do 4 next turn. They have 2 lands. Possibly they can do 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They can possibly kill us this next turn. So I'm really kind of worried about tapping for a Glimpse the Unthinkable. I think we want to hold up either Crypt Incursion or Negate. Let's do that. Yeah, there's a Lava Spike. So if they have 2 different burn spells in their hand right now, which, I mean, I assume they would. Let's see. 1, 2. There's only 1 creature in their deck list, or in their graveyard right now. Giving me another land. I'll always take land. Uh-huh. You know you want to bolt me. I'm assuming they have a bolt or something. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, that was the game ender there. So we survive for a turn. Yeah, there's no way. No way. Only having one creature in their graveyard right now makes Crypt Incursion really bad. That's it. GG. Alright, let's look at this unholy mana base. We have 21 lands in total. We have 4 Field of Ruins. That is a no-no. We have Drowned Catacomb, which I feel like is fine. Darkslick Shores is okay. Creeping Tar Pit is terrible. So, we want to throw those out. Honestly, I would just throw out the Field of Ruins and put in, like, islands and swamps. That's what I would do. Just basic lands to hit our land drops. Yeah, Field of Ruin is okay for Archive Trap. I think probably just 2 Field of Ruin if you want to do it that way. If you want to, you know, kick off an Archive Trap. I do think Creeping Tar Pit is bad in this mana base, though. Darkslick Shores is probably fine for the most part. And Drowned Catacombs is fine. We just don't have enough of, like, basics to make those work that well. So let's do this. I misspelled field there. Let's bring in 2 Field of Ruins here. Let's bring in some islands. If you have 4 Field of Ruins and no basic lands except for 1, that's really strange to me. So let's not do that. Yeah, I also think Polluted Delta is a good card in this deck list as well. And that's probably where the Creeping Tar Pit should be. I don't have them in my my collection right now. I also feel like because the mana base is so, like, I mean, it's upside down, obviously, which is fine. I just don't think Damnation is good in this deck list. You probably want Bontu's Last Reckoning instead of Damnation. Because it's cheaper. I just think that's a better matchup there for us. Also, I don't like Tomb Scour. And the one of Fraying Sanity throws me off. I feel like you probably want Breaking instead of Tomb Scour. And maybe Fraying Sanity is okay for the most part. Yeah, I think Damnation is good in the sideboard. I think Serum Vision is a waste of a slot here for us for sideboard play. If you're going to do something like this, do Spell Pierce or Spell Snare or something like that. I think those are better options for us instead of Serum Visions for sideboard play. You could also do stuff like Tormod's Crypt or the other Exile stuff. But let's get into Turbo Jace. Either way, I think Dimir Mill is good. I think there are a lot of ways you can make it amazing. But I don't think that was necessarily a decent build with the land base. I think everything else in the deck list is probably fine, with the exception of probably Damnation in the main board. But, and Tomb Scour, I'm not a big fan of that in the main board for Mill. But let's get on to Turbo Jace. This is a Nexus of Fate deck, and it's hilarious. Teferi in here, Jace, Nexus of Fate, Approach of the Second Sun. You heard that right. Let's see if this deck can get at least 1 win. That's what I'm excited about, so we'll see what happens. Of course, guys, deck list is in the description, so if you want to check that out, you definitely can. Josh! I'm out! This deck is the worst. I saw it and was like, this deck is super spicy, so I was very excited. Let's see here. We have 4 lands. Mana Leak, Path to Exile. This is probably a bad can for us, honestly. You know what? I'm going to keep it anyway because of the Path and the Mana Leak. Second. I honestly think this match, because it's modern, it's going to go pretty quickly. Let's go with a Misty Rainforest first. Goodness saucy. We have Hallowed Fountains here. We probably want to grab those over anything else. Yeah. We'll say no. This deck is like when a 9-year-old tries to make something spicy and then just dumps an entire jar of cayenne pepper on a bowl of cereal. Jesus! Serum Visions. Oh, we're also playing up against maybe a control list here. Grixis, maybe. Jeskai, maybe. What's up, Kitchen? I'm not apologizing for this deck. I picked it, so, you know, it's my fault, of course. We have Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Let's go with a Forest and hold up a Mana Leak. The meme is real. Eugene, get out of here, Eugene. Not Arena. What are you talking about? This is MTGOTraders channel. We do Magic the Gathering online. Got a sleight of hand here. This may be Storm. Yeah, can't play Modern in Arena, absolutely. Alright. Hashtag fake news. This is basically a war crime? Goodness, Zaka. I think this is fine. If we're playing up against Storm and we win against Storm, I'm happy with that. This does mean the Path might come out of our deck list, though. Let's go Hallowed Fountain here and say yes. Then go Serum Visions, not Serum Visions. What do we get for the draw here? Breeding Pool, and we're going to bottom both of those probably. 5. Let's bottom both of these. Keep in mind, Nexus of Fate is a card we definitely want to get into, but we don't want to get into it soon. Opt for the opponent here. Yeah, if this is Storm, we probably are just dead, but if we get a Jace out, we might be fine. Jace Ultimate. That'd be fun. GG in the chats with that Mana Leak and Pray. That's right. 8 cards in hand for the opponent. Come on, what do you got? Another sleight of hand? They're definitely digging for something. And luckily for us, there's a Steam Vents. Okay, let's see. Coming in tapped. So they're taking their time. Another Nexus of Fate. All right. Let's go Breeding Pool here. Coming in tapped and pass turn. Again, we're just being careful. We could try for a Jace that turn. I think that probably would have hit. But then we probably would have just died. So we want to go with a Path if they hit Baral or something like that. Or Electromancer. And then Mana Leak. Sorry, type fast and yeah, Mana Leak and Mana Creature Ritual, yeah. There's Electromancer, alright. Let's see. Yep. Let's go for a Path here. See, we could go Mana Leak on the Ritual here if they have a... I think we probably just keep the Ritual as far as going off here. Yeah, let it happen. Gifts Ungiven. Yeah. Let's go with a Mana Leak on that. Because Gifts Ungiven is what sets them up, really. Because they're at Storm Count 5, obviously, but they're out of mana now. So they could have got their combo for next turn. So, let's go Jace. Say no. I like plussing here. I think Spire Breath Canal, because he comes in tapped, is fine. So we're going to say no. Pass. Again, playing around Storm is really obnoxious, but we'll see what happens. My thing is if they have 2 lightning bolts, Jace is probably just dead. That's like the only burn spell I think I can even remember that's on a Storm deck, right? 4 cards in hand for the opponent here. 6 mana. They just drew a Spire Canal. So it's coming in tapped regardless, which is good. 1, 2, 3. We have 5. We have 6 mana next turn. Nexus of Fate is almost there. Yeah, besides Grape Shot, yeah. Yeah, they have Grape Shot normally, and then they'll have... I have seen it. It's not always, but they sometimes have Lightning Bolts in their deck list as well. But it really depends. Yeah, there's Ritual there. They're doing some math here. If we can get Nexus of Fate and then just plus Jace twice, that'd be amazing. Yeah, here's gifts. You have 3 mana here. Let's see how they're gonna search. I mean, I'm assuming Past in Flames is one of the picks. Gifts with all that mana up, just scoop. We'll see. They have 3 mana up here. Okay. So they can get, what, 5 mana, which is Past in Flames cost. I think we're probably just dead here, but we'll see. See, the 2 rituals turn on Past in Flames, but there's nothing in their graveyard to do anything. So if they have a Grape Shot in their hand, then that could just be it. I took away Morphos over a Ritual because of the card draw there. But again, we're probably just dead. Waiting on opponent to do the math. I'm back. How did the mill go? And Mildew did pretty good, never gonna. I was happy with it. Looks like opponent might be scooping or passing turn here. Yeah, they're passing. That's good for us. All right, we have Teferi as well. Okay. Let's go Breeding Pool. We'll say no. Yeah, we'll say no. Let's go for Teferi. Okay. Let's draw a card. Land drop here. So we do have Nexus of Fate next turn. Let's go +2 here. Is this deck a Tron Killer? Again, land, I'm not entirely certain we want to give them anything except land. We're going to say no. So they get to draw the land. And they pass turn. Or we pass turn. Alright, so we actually have a great system here for 2 Nexus of Fates. So if we actually get an opponent to pass this turn, then we're good. Anything with any deck with the turbo in the title, I must see. Oh, Pyro. Alright, Shivan Reef here for the opponent. Ritual, Past in Flames, Manamorphose, maybe a Gifts Ungiven here. Gifts Ungiven into a Grape Shot. That's probably the game. This is probably a GG. Nexus of Friends could be the alt name of this deck. Oh, that's such a good name, LV. Oh, man. You had me there. Yeah, lots of mana here. This is, I don't know if this, let's see, yeah, there's no Past in Flames, exiled, okay. They're trying to get a situation where they'll have, you know, a ton of mana, which is fine. Storm counts at 3. We're at 17. This is also, could just be a bad Storm player too, we never know. Storm count 4, 3 mana. If they get it, we're just going to scoop up. We're not going to play another match. Or another game with Storm. Ooh, they went Serum Visions. Interesting. That is an interesting play there. Did not think they would want to do that. I guess the Jace lockdown really hurt them. You feel like they want to go like Gifts Ungiven and then... I mean, they can do that now, but then they wouldn't have any mana. So, go Ritual, then Gifts. Wow, they're wasting their red mana again. Maybe go Manamorphose here, then Gifts. Obviously, they're trying to get their Storm count up, so I understand doing the needless 1-mana tasks. It's just strange. They're the way of doing it. They're definitely trying to get into a Grape Shot, looks like. But if they don't win this turn, then we just Nexus of Fate 2 times in a row. And opponent might scoop up there. Alright, Storm counts at 8. 5 mana here. Manamorphose, draw a card. Creep Nut, yeah. Yeah, there's Manamorphose there. Giving them 2 blue mana. They're at 5 now. They want to use the 4 there for Gifts Ungiven. Oh, they went Baral? Okay. So they can go 3 Gifts Ungiven? Oh, no, another Ritual in hand. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. So we probably are dead now. Really trying hard, though. What's up, Hugo? 3 cards in hand for them, though. So they may not actually have it, but obviously Gifts Ungiven will give it to them. There it is. And then go up, what, to... Gonna watch Desert Bus for Hope. Rattle off Magic products. Okay. Alright, so we've got... Let's see. Yeah, they have it now. Very sad. But they went Gifts Ungiven for the Grape Shot there. Loading ready to run Host Desert Bus for Hope. Let's see what we can do in the sideboard for this game plan. Damping Sphere is probably the biggest card here against Storm. Thalia is also a really good card against Storm. Besides that, you really don't have anything. What's Hallow here? Hallow is also really fun against Storm here. Prevent all damage target spell would deal this turn. You gain equal to the damage prevented this way. 10 minutes to start of Twitch stream charts. Gotcha. They raised money for a good cause. Meanwhile, back on Terran stream. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, did they miscount? Do we have 1 life here? Oh, it prevents 1 point. You're right. Because it's target spell, not the copies of the spell. So it would just be Damping Sphere and Thalia that are the 2 cards, or 4 cards in our sideboard that can do something against Storm. That kind of makes sense, I guess. It's so annoying that the Storm player has to have Grape Shot target me, like every single Grape Shot. Because, like, why not just have MTGO mass target? Oh, they're targeting Jace and Teferi here. No, they're targeting me. No, they're targeting Jace and Teferi. Okay. They're going for that insult to injury move here. I got you. Yeah, there goes to Jace. We keep Teferi? No, we don't. Okay. I'm so confused. Opponent, you had us dead there. I think they're just playing with us now. Yeah, they don't have the kill there. Yep, now we just run Nexus of Fate. Nice. Jace here for us. We're gonna go Nexus of Fate again. combat damage. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Good, Jace. 7 mana, draw a card. That's right. Pass. They'll bring in bounce effects for Damping Sphere / Leyline of Sanctity, etc. So be prepared for that. Cryptic as additional counter for that might be okay. Yeah, I think you're right there. Three cards in hand for the opponent. Gifts and given here. Do we mana leak that? So they get their thing, but they don't actually get to do anything? You'd leak it. Oh, too late. I hit okay. Too late! That 10-second delay. Sorry about that, Josh. Yeah, I was really looking to leak that, but I think that if we can get them in the middle of their line of play for storm count stuff, we might be fine. If they go past In Flames from the graveyard, because that needs more mana. They're probably going to go for, let's see. You got a Skook Elixir. See you later, Elliot. Oh, man. I promise we'll play good archetypes in a minute. Empty the Warrens is also a card here. Past in Flames, definitely going to the graveyard. Let's see, they can go that and that. Balia. Oh, that's good. Let's get rid of Warrens and Past in Flames, so they have to work for them. They'll want to go Ritual into Metamorphose. Good morning, Josh. So Metamorphosis is 1 mana. They go up to 5. Wow, they're casting it now? Interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna go Mana Leak there. Strange. You feel like they wouldn't go Metamorphose first and then go into that, but I mean, they still wouldn't have enough for a Mana Leak, so I guess that's fine. They can't attack us either, so. Yeah, this player's not very good. I agree. I'm very confused by the players' use of what they're doing. They're not using the storm to their advantage here, which is good. That means they might actually get a win here. Would love to get into a path for this Baral, honestly. Might go Jace. Probably New to Storm. Yeah, opponent's scooping it up there. Yeah, being New to Storm is pretty typical. I want to probably bring in Damping Sphere. Let's bring in Thalia. Cryptic is okay. It's not amazing. It's a little slow. I think Search for Azcanta can be taken out though. It's a yeah, LV. Woo! Yeah, we definitely won against that, so that's good, right? Haze of Pollen is a card we don't want in here either. And Fog isn't that great in this matchup either. So we probably want to bring in commands. Did you win? I was looking away. Yeah, Kitchen, we won. They scooped it up. Bring in Ancestral Vision. Game 1 because of puns. I'll take it. Yeah, let's bring in Ancestral Visions and the Thalia, Damping Sphere, and the Crypt Commands. That all seems pretty good. like to... I think we're fine here. Let's hit submit. We didn't see many fogs, which is actually a good thing for us in that matchup, so glad to have taken them out for game 2 here. Alright, 3 lands for us. We've got a Snappy, Serum, Tribe Elder, and a Cryptic. This isn't amazing, but it's not terrible, so we're going to go with this and go with a Misty Rainforest into a Serum Visions. Well, actually, we probably want to go Hallowed Fountain into a Serum Visions because we want to use a green mana with Rainforest. Unless we draw one, because we want to Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah, there's another one. Let's go Hallowed Fountains first. Take some damage. Go Serum Visions. Draw a card, Nexus of Fate, and Jace. We'll do Jace on top. I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3. We want to draw Jace at least. We'll bottom the Nexus. We're not gonna worry about that just yet. Would have honestly loved to have seen a Path of Exile there, but we did not. Path to Exile. 2 mana. Serum Visions, alright. Can hit 6 for the opponent here. Just waiting on them now. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. I've shared it on Twitter and in Discord and stuff like that, but not everybody sees those posts. I'm going to link here, but I made a new personal channel for myself to talk about stuff I want to talk about, like, you know, whatever. Let's go with a Misty Rainforest here. Go for a Forest. I like Tribe Elder. But just so I can talk about, you know, video games. I talked about Diablo Immortal in my first video, that kind of stuff. Today I'm probably going to make a video on the Destiny stuff and how, like, they haven't made money yet or something like that. Like, they're not happy with how much money that Destiny's made. Which I find to be ridiculous, but whatever, you know. Snow-covered land. Ritual. Oh, thanks, Hayden. Manamorphose, yep. Normally, I don't try and, like, do anything to hold up for mana leaks and stuff like that until they get to forward lands, but we might be dead here. I just posted the link in the chat there, Hayden, so there you go. How's it going? Going pretty good. We're playing against Storm right now and having a grand old time. Empty the warrens here from the opponent. Yeah, that's kind of bad for us. So leaving up a mana leak there would have been a good idea. We still want to go Sakura Tribe Elder here. Waiting for the opponent now. It's funny that Destiny 2 had a free weekend right before Warframe's next big expansion came out. I know, right? Let's go Colonnade here. Probably want to go Serum Visions and then play an Elder. Ooh, Path of Exile is very good here. We're going to bottom Jace. Top Path. Damping Sphere is also useful here, so let's go for that. We will be taking 8 damage, though. But we have Cryptic Command next turn as well, so I think we're fine. Yeah, we're taking lots of damage this turn. This is one of the things, too, is that Empty the Warrens is one of those cards that's like, it kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's a card that's really good in Storm, obviously. And is their alternate win condition if they can't get off their Grape Shot. It's kind of insane. I really want to like run a Storm deck on stream eventually, but it's just so time-consuming to play. Like, this you know, game is taken forever, so. Path of Exile off the top here. Keep in mind, it kind of slows us down as well, so we want to go begin combat. Click that on. Let's pass turn here. Yeah, opt for the opponent. I'm also a little befuddled that this deck does not have any board wipes like a Supreme Will or Settle the Wreckage or something like that. I feel like it'd be really good in this deck list as well. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. We're probably looking for that at Braid. Let's see. Sap all creatures and draw a card. Ooh, do you have a counter? If you do, we're not dead, but we're just basically dead. They had to, yeah, there's Remand. Okay. This doesn't kill us. But opponent skipped their comp. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we have 2 paths here. I can't believe opponent just did that. That's hilarious. I mean, we're still on the Crypt Command pathway here. Opponent's punting more than we are, and that's a good thing. Oh wow, an instant on their turn with Damping Sphere. That's a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Hope it works out for him. Goodness. Goodness, opponent. Oh crap! That was my thought. Now I got too cocky there. I'm gonna hit concede because they deserve that. We're gonna back out of this match. This match is taking forever. We'll play one more with the Turbo Jace deck. I clicked through my attack more than I really should, to admit. Yeah, I mean, me too. And just like that, I was trying to talk smack, and then I got smacked. This is a fine hand. We'll keep it. It happens, though. That's part of it. Just figured out, let's see what some good token stuff for Goreclaw is, and ended up with 96 cards. I hate that I love building EDH decks. Nice. We're going to go with a Hallowed Fountain. Pass. Goodness. I really should start picking more EDH decks for the Fan Friday stuff. Gemstone Mine from the opponent here. Okay. Faithless Looting. Alright. What kind of archetype are you? What are you? Approach. Let's go with a blue mana here and hold up for a mana leak. Could have just played Breeding Pool there, but I wanted to be a little conservative. Gonna hit 2 here. Okay. What is this deck list? Is this Dredge? Looks like Dredge. Yeah, this is Dredge. The Borst. Stomping ground from the opponent there. Going for a red mana here. Let's see. Cathartic Reunion, no problem. Prize Amalgam, just hit the graveyard there. Macromoeba. Okay. This does mean that we have that coming in, and then Prize Amalgam also comes in, correct? Beginning of the next end step. We'll want to path the Amalgam. Yep. It's so weird that Dredge is like becoming a big deck again in Modern. Oh, they also have Bloodghasts here. Like, it's a great deck list. Like, honestly. Snap, block a Bloodghast, and path another seems good for this next turn for us. We want to go Breeding Pool, come in, and take damage. Pass turn, though. Creeping Chill once again. All right. How are they throwing stuff into the graveyard? Is it just whenever this untaps? Or did I miss something? I'll use the dredge ability from the imp. Gotcha. That's what it is. I think we want to go with a Snapcaster, block the Necromoeba instead of blocking the Bloodghast. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's already a Bloodghast in the graveyard. Gotcha. Oh. Can you guys still hear me? My music just like stopped. Just was just like, nope. Yeah, we can hear you. Gotcha. My iTunes like crashed for some reason. I guess we're gonna go with a block here on the Necromoeba. That's not a good idea though. Actually, I think we just take the damage. Yeah, the music like crashed. Very strange. Not sure what happened there. Honestly. I mean, I can try again, I guess. It was like playing music, and then all of a sudden it was like, we're just gonna stop again. If that's all right. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess you can do that. All right, Live from the Loom. All right. Pretty sure we're just dead. Yeah, Ghost of Steve Jobs said no. Man, iTunes is just a terrible music player. Like, it's always been bad, and it's like continually bad, and they've never updated like how to make it better at all. It's really annoying. Is your rainforest here for us? I guess we go for that. We're really kind of just dead now, aren't we? Man, there's like nothing we can do here. We can block the 3/3 this coming turn and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 6. But if you guys have any recommendations for music players, like on the desktop, I just, yeah. Get Good Music, it's like Spotify, but they pay artists that stream purely through your browser. Well, I have Spotify, but I have a lot of like music that's on like my system, and that's why I use iTunes, because it doesn't pull internet. It also doesn't like a lot of the stuff that I have on my iTunes account is stuff that's like I've downloaded from video game soundtracks that are not on Spotify or Google Play or whatever. So is there a way to use anything besides iTunes for that? You can upload music to Google Music. Okay, cool. I might do that, Josh, because that makes a lot more sense to me. Seriously. Do they have a desktop app for that, or is it just strictly through their browser? Ooh, Dark Blast. Goodness, just watch my opponent like mill themselves. They have 14 cards in their deck right now. The sync upload is done through an app. Cool. I just really despise the iTunes. I don't think there's a native Google Player app. Gotcha. I guess we block this right here and take, let's see, 2, 4, 5. Go to 3. I'm not really sure what we could draw this turn to help the situation. Because again, our opponent has all the advantage and our deck list really doesn't do anything. I guess we could draw a fog. That would help us here. Haze of Pollen or just a regular fog would be great. Yeah, Teferi is not it. This is a scoop for us. Very sad. It's so weird. We have Haze of Pollen and Fog, and we didn't see either. There's also nothing in this deck list that gives us any exile hate from the graveyard, which is what the Dredge deck despises. I guess we could bring in Damping Sphere. That wouldn't really help that much, though. Cryptic is another card we could bring in. So let's bring in Cryptic. Take out the searches here. Probably okay. Bring in Dabbing Sphere. On status removed. Poor Zaka. You try so hard, and you get so far. It doesn't really matter. Because you suck. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 land, Snappy, Nexus, and a Fog. This is okay, not amazing. I think this deck is doing too much, LB. Honestly. I feel like you don't need Nexus of Fate if you want to do Turbo. And just do Approach the Second Sun. Let's go Colonnade here. Pass. Could have probably gone Misty Rainforest instead, but whatever. Scalding Tarn. Pass. Let's go Misty. Go for a blue. A blue. Because you suck! Give me for lunch. Yay, magic for lunch. What's up, David? Those random occasional nasty outbursts always sting extra hard. Yeah. Scalding Tarn here for the opponent. So Fog with Snapcaster is actually pretty good. I'm trying to get to where we can go with enough mana for a Cryptic Command for blue mana. We have enough, obviously, now. Cathartic Reunion, okay. Okay, let's go for a Forest and pass. Opponent's being a little slow, which is fine by me, because our hand's a little slow. We have 6 lands now, so we can go for a Nexus of Fate on turn 7 if we hit another land within the next 4 turns. Which is likely. Cathartic Reunion, there's a Vengevine. Ooh. Would like a Path to Exile now, please. Okay. Let's see where you cast a spell. If it's a second creature spell. Yeah. Yeah. Back home, how's the deck going? LB, not that great. I feel like the deck's doing a little too much, honestly. It's a fun deck, but I feel like it's doing a little too much. Go Breeding Pool here, say no. So we do have 7 mana here for Nexus of Fate. We're playing against Dredge right now. We also played against Storm, LB, and that was not a good time. Terry, why did you post that Vengevine vid? Why did I? I mean, it's a Jolt. It's a Jolt's video. Yeah, no hollow one. We got lucky. Deck wasn't meant to be good. How dare you? All right. Cathartic Reunion here. I saw the storm. Play this looting. So much looting. Prize amalgams there. Yeah, Fog definitely helps with the aggro here, so we just didn't see any Fogs last game at all, so that was fun. Yep, both of the amalgams come back. Right? Or is it just one? Hey, there's a path. That's cool. So path into path. Seems fun. Pass turn here. Probably Snapcaster, block a Bloodghast, and then go with an Amalgam hit with the path, and then path the Amalgam. Seems decent. Josh, you read my mind. That's what I kept. For whatever reason, I was thinking that. I don't know why. Dredge, do we have any settles? We do not. No. That's the thing is, LB, we need some ways to deal with the aggro, like Supreme Will. Settle the wreckage would be amazing here. Just go Amalgam here. Get rid of that. I think we want to go with a Snapcaster. Grab the path again, and then get rid of the another Amalgam. Yep. And block a Bloodghast. Deck lists, Jim, are always in the description of these videos, or in the streams as well. So if you want to check out the deck list, you definitely can do that below. Misty Rainforest here for us. Let's grab that. Do we need anything besides blue? Oh, we should be good here. We'll grab a Hallowed Fountain, though. It don't matter. It don't matter. All right, so next turn we can go Nexus of Fate and draw a card, I guess. No problem, Jim. Bloodghast from the opponent here. We're at 16, so they do not have haste. They do get in for 3 here. We're going to let that hit. We're not going to worry about the fog right now. We're not worried about 3 damage. Getting rid of the amalgams is the real crux of the dredge deck here, so should be okay. We'll see, though. The music did stop. See, I'm listening to music on in my headphones right now. I wonder what's happening. Interesting. Whoop, it popped up there for a second. Necromoeba. Well, see, it was there and it went away. And see, it's okay. So I pulled up the properties menu for OBS, and I pull up the device menu, and it's saying like it's not doing it correct. Like it's like, oh, it's playing audio, but it's not actually playing audio. And then I click on something else and hit OK. Okay, I think we have it now. I think it's back. All right, sorry about that. I don't know. My computer blue screened yesterday, and I've had some issues yesterday and today with some random stuff. All right, let's go with a turn. Here's a Haze of Pollen. 5, 6, 7. Let's go Nexus here. All we're doing is we're trying to draw a card. Hey, there's a Teferi. One too many there. Let's draw a card. Pass turn. Time to upgrade. I built this computer last Christmas. It should be fine. Do they have bolts here for Teferi? But the error code I was getting yesterday on my blue screen was faulty hardware. which is probably, I think it was a driver issue with my my tablet computer. Or tablet monitor, not computer. Tablet monitor. There's a fog. I think we might actually win this one now. We're kind of in a good standing. We also have enough mana to go for a Celestial Colonnade hit and a Haze of Pollen. Next turn. Debating what I want to do for Christmas for myself this year. Either order a case for a case of Ultimate Magic or build a new PC. Tough decisions. Jesus, Josh. I would just build a new PC because that lasts way longer than some Magic cards, you know. But I mean, it's up to you. It's really what you want to do. Tree Corn here is pretty good. But I definitely would build a PC because you would get more out of it. Absolutely. Creeping Chill from the opponent there. I wouldn't buy Ultimate Masters on principle. Draw a card here with Teferi. Got another fog. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to hit. And then 2 up for Haze of Pollen. Blue screens from my PC said that faulty part was a poor connection to the RAM sticks. Gotcha. I might want to look at the at my case then and see if there's something. 5 years of PC were almost worthless. Ultimate Masters would probably appreciate. You're probably right there, honestly. It might be better to go Snappy into a fog from the graveyard. Gonna keep it sealed? Yeah, if you keep it sealed, I guess, Josh, then you're fine there. It's definitely something that if you're wanting to resell, it's probably gonna be fine. You like opening stuff? Oh, okay. Well then, I guess then, Josh, wait for the full deck lists to come out. If you're interested in doing that. Mm-hmm. I couldn't keep it sealed either, yeah. Hey, there's Vengevine. Opponent's got a real threat board state right now. Real threatening board state. We have 3 fogs. So that's 12 points of damage with Celestial Colonnade. That's not counting if we get into one. Let's go fog here. And nothing happens. Fog is going to piss off his players so bad, yeah. I agree. Look at their board state. Their board state's massive. Hey, there's a mana leak. Another Colonnade off the top there. Let's go with tap that way. Get in for 4. Yeah, I think Supreme Verdict is it kind of needs to be in this deck list, but it's not. Okay, tap, okay. Let's bring back the island and breeding ground, or breeding pool. We almost have enough for a Celestial Colonnade block too. I mean, we do have enough for a Celestial Colonnade block, but we don't want to do that. So, let's see. Never said I'm good at deck building. Oh, you're fine, LV. I think you're pretty good at deck building, honestly. You make some interesting stuff, that's for sure. Opponent's at 13, so we really need to get in 4 hits. If we can get in 4 hits, that'd be great. Alright, so this is coming in. Okay. Just trying to make sure they have no way to exile our graveyard, because if they did, that would suck. We might get a Teferi ult here. I mean, Teferi is at 7, so it's very likely. Yeah, we're definitely going to go Haze first. You see the 5-color Bringers deck I built in Legacy? Yeah, I saw it. It looked like nonsense. It looked like just a pile of cards together. Alright, we're down to 10. They're at 13. We need to hit them 4 times. If we go to Fairy Ult here, I'm honestly... Yeah, there's a Creeping Chill. So Creeping Chill is the only card that can really damage us right now. This still does mean we have a 4-turn clock with the Colonnades. Wish we had 10 mana for 2 Celestial Colonnades. That'd be great, but... Alright, let's see. 5-color pile. Yeah, exactly. That's what that was. Let's see. We have Mana Leak as well, so if they have something random, like a Bolt or something, then we can Mana Leak that. Just trying to hold out hope here. I'm really interested to see if the opponent has like anything besides these attackers here. I don't think they do, other than... Okay, there's a spell right there. Let's go Mana Leak. Okay. Let's draw a card. 2 Snappies is honestly amazing. Yes. All right, we're gonna start to go off here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go Nexus here. We don't want to use Snappies to do anything, basically. All we're going for is a Teferi ult once we take the turn. Breeding Pool, say no. Alright, pass turn here. So we could have hit with Celestial Colony that turn. I wanted to be patient on that. Let's see how they play their play, though. Yeah, we could have done Snapcaster as well as a Fog or Haze of Pollen, so... Bit of a misplay not to attack that turn. We'll see, though. Life from the Loom. Okay. They have 11 cards in their deck, by the way. Ooh, it's so painful. Let's go with a Snappy. Let's grab Fog. Blocks. And we're just going to start exiling stuff. So probably the Amalgam first. If we hit a Jace, that would be amazing too, because we draw 3 cards with that. Yep. Bloodghast coming in. X-Mage. Goodness. Mana leak. Okay, let's get rid of a probably a Vengevine. Oh wait, let me count the land real quick. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's go with a attack first. Hit them for 4. We might just be dead now because of the play here. Because we didn't attack that one time, we might just be dead because of not hitting another fog. We'll see, though. I'm very concerned with how this is going out. Oh, another creeping shell. Why? Why? Down. We're down. Down to 4. Have they used all their creeping chills? They've used 3 of them. Okay. Let's go Snappy. Let's grab Haze of Pollen. Actually, let's grab Fog. Go for Fog. Yeah, so since that creeping chill happened, we don't have a way to win this unless we draw another Fog or another Snapcaster Mage. So that's fun. Also, drawing a Jace would be good here. Draw Jace, Brainstorm, exile 3 things, get into a Fog. That would be good. Maybe even a Seer Ambitions if we can draw into a Fog there. Ooh. Yeah, we're dead here now because of the conflict rate. Still dead. Oh well, we tried. We tried. All right. We're out of Modern. Okay, so recommendations for this deck, LB. I like the idea. I think Bant is fun. I don't necessarily think Approach is the answer for this. I feel like just Jace and Teferi is fine as far as your win conditions. I think you need probably Supreme Verdicts or Settled Wreckages or something that can deal with the mass removal for creatures, especially because Dredge is like the top deck right now in the format, so definitely would look into that. I think your mana base is probably fine. And I think maybe taking out Search for Azcanta for just some cryptic commands in the main board is probably the answer as well. Not too sure on that. Either way, I liked it. Definitely think it needs some tweaking, but we'll see what we can do in Standard now with Goreclaw's Chance for Glory. This massive pile of stuff. But the deck list for this is in the description. This was submitted, I believe, by Kenneth. And let's get into the play lobby. If you're running White and Modern, you should probably have Rest in Peace on the board. I also agree with that. That's a good idea. Let's go with Standard here. Go Goreclaw's Chance for Glory. And see what we can do. Update on our thing there. Look at Grixis of Fate. I think Grixis of Fate is also super good, LB. I think that's a really good list as well. But first, yes. I do think the Fog is a bit more fun, though. Now, this is a hand that makes me almost keep. It's so close. If we had red mana, this would be perfect. I'm going to chance it. That's right, Kenneth. Let's go! Let's see how this deck actually performs. I would have liked to see red mana in this hand. We'll go Temple Garden and hold up a Seal Away for turn 2, which is probably fine. Opponent mulligan there. Let's go Temple Garden, say no, and pass. Especially with Vengevine / Hollow One being so big right now, Rest in Peace might be a 4 of in the board and reasonably to run 1 main. I agree. Yeah, there's so much graveyard recursion going on right now, it's kind of insane to not have any kind of graveyard hate. Feel free to steal these ideas. Absolutely. Memorial to Glory? Or to Folly, not Glory. Goreclaw. Let's go Sun Petal. Opponent's being a little slow, so we're going to be a little slow, which is fine. Okay. 7 cards in hand for the opponent. Maybe this is Gore here? Yep, Gore. Secret Squire, Gore, alright. So this is the deck list that's actually falling out of favor right now in Standard, and it's just specifically because Boros is really good, Jeskai Control is really good, and also the Is It Phoenix deck is amazing. That deck is so powerful. I'm really, like, kind of shocked how that deck turned into almost the best deck in Standard right now. It's been a while since we've had Is It be a good deck in Standard, and that deck is ridiculous. That deck is basically just Storm. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. They're going to go with pass here, of course. I think I built this deck when Modern was more of an aggro-heavy format. Gotcha. I also have 2 foil Rest in Pieces and want people to start playing more of them, so the price spikes. Yeah. Arclight in the Is It Godfrey's Gift. I think you're probably right there, Kenneth. There's a retreat there. That's good for us. Still no way to get out anything just yet. We're going to go Goreclaw, though, on turn 4. I'm happy with that. Maybe seal away on the Secret Squire. We'll see. Midnight Reaper went to the graveyard there with the Secret Squire, so they may have a creature-heavy hand. They're probably looking for land. Was surprised that my red-green Unsealing beat the Is It Phoenix deck last week at FNM. That's awesome, Danny. I feel like Sarkhan's Unsealing is kind of getting overlooked right now, and I think that deck is really good. And I definitely want to do some more actual testing with it. I think we're going to take the hit right now. I'm not really worried about the damage on Secret Squire just yet. I am worried if they hit a 3rd land into a 4th because Goreclaw would just die to a Chupacabra, though. Yeah, there's a 3rd land. We're still going to try and go for Goreclaw this next turn, but I'm kind of 100% assuming that they're going to have... Ooh, there's an Izareth. You might want to go Deafening Clarion. Yeah, because they're going to try and get back Midnight Reaper. Let's go Temple Garden, say no. Go Deafening. Waste Not is a close second. Unsealing is probably my favorite enchantment card ever. Nice. I like Waste Not as well, but I think, yeah, Unsealing is really fun. It's like a card that's like, it's casual, but it's also kind of amazing. Like, it's definitely a card that was meant to be a casual card. Stitcher Supplier, throwing stuff into the graveyard. I threw 2 lands and a Wild Growth Walker. For me, it's doubling season, and it's not particularly close. I mean, doubling season's great. I mean, it's all of those kind of doubling cards like that is amazing. Oh, by the way, guys, just to kind of ask you, since we're playing Standard Apple, we were playing lots of Modern. Splinter Twin, Stoneforge Mystic, those kind of cards. Do you think they should be unbanned in Modern? I know Jeff Hoagland kind of screams it from the top of his lungs on Twitter about Splinter Twin, but, you know, whatever. I'm asking you guys. We have a land here. Wish we had a red mana for that for the Demanding Dragon, but we're going to go Goreclaw instead. Pass. Stoneforge Mystic, yes. Nice. I actually think Stoneforge Mystic is fine in the Modern. I think Mystic would be totally fine. Splinter Twin is kind of silly. I mean, Splinter Twin is 4 mana, though. I just feel like Splinter Twin can... Especially right now, thanks to turn 1 Hollow Ones and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It just... The format's so fast right now that I feel like Splinter Twin would just do nothing. More like Splinter lose? What? To lose? Josh, I'm going to make you not an admin right now. What's happening? Ah, man, Plague the Crafter. I knew Goreclaw would die immediately, but not like this. Yeah, there goes Goreclaw. Now, he doesn't attack me, which is fine. Because this is a 3-2. Jaylight Ranger's fine. Let's go Sacred Foundry. Say no. I'm actually happy that we got into land there, because we can just go seal away on the Plague Crafter. Splinter Twin plus Helm of the Host seems like something not fun. Yeah, for Commander. That's just like a lot of mana for Modern. I don't know. I don't know. Could be wrong on that. Just seems like a lot of mana for me, for Modern. I don't mind trading here if he does attack in. No attacks, okay. Let's go with a Demanding Dragon. Now this does make Demanding Dragon a lot better because we have a target that Plaguecrafter can't hit if they have a follow-up Plaguecrafter. New challenge, Sigarda's Aid plus Helm of the Host in Modern. Oh my gosh. It'd be amazing. Somebody make that list and send it to me for Fan Friday. Thanks, LB. Appreciate that. And of course, guys, if you're enjoying the streams, make sure to like the video if you haven't already. If you're just kind of hopping in, popping a squat, I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Chance for Glory actually could be fun if we get them down below 10. Troops, yep, saw that coming. And that's what this Golgari deck does the most. It just has really good value in that it just has ways to kill everything on the board, which is fine, but it's also not particularly amazing. Like the creatures that do this just don't, you know, really do that much. Sacred Foundry, sure. Let's pass turn. Got lots of removal here. If they attack all out, we're going to go settle. And then keep our Sealaways for the bigger creatures. I feel like Boros is the place for that deck. Turn 4 Aurelia, turn 5 Helm, start copying Aurelia's delicious. Izani, okay. So we're going to use settle next turn. Seems good. Let's see. Yep. Lots of stuff with Path of Discovery here. We're going to use probably a Seal Away here to just instigate and say that, you know, we don't have removal in our hand. Okay. 2 here. Yep. Okay. Chupacabra on the top for them. All this stuff. This is really good interaction. Path of Discovery with Azani. Really cool interaction. Let's go Seal Away on the Seeker Squire. I don't want to do it to Troops because if they have a way to get back Troops, then they have immediate kill spell. Thorn Lieutenant is fun here. Let's get that out. It's a decent blocker. We're going to pass turn, though. Hold up settle if they swing out. Two cards in hand. Midnight Reaper. This is actually really good because the Midnight Reaper effect is when they die, not when they get exiled. So if they do a complete alpha swing here. Let's see. They are. Ooh, opponent. Be smarter than that. I mean, you can. If you do it, that's amazing. We just get all your creatures. Yeah, there you go. No, they're not. Oh, they're going to commit. We got enough mana for a settle, so... Oh, they're committing. Sucks for you so much. You know if you have that much mana up, we have settle. Now, if they had a duress or something like that, then we would have been in trouble, but... I'm assuming they want to kill one of their creatures if they can. Yeah, they're going to use Izani's ability here to sack a troops. Let's see. Need 2 mana if peace. They can do it one more time. This does draw them 2 cards thanks to Midnight Reaper. So really good way for them to bounce back. Get some mana and also get some stuff. Pretty good. Okay. Stitcher Supplier, sure. Gonna hit in with a Lieutenant here and then hold up Seal Away. Ultani is also in the graveyard. Luckily for us, we have Seal Away for that, so I'm assuming that's going to be next turn. Yeah, 6 mana in Boros is a lot to ask. I agree with that, Josh. New Rayleigh is also not terrible. Pretty powerful. It's a Jade Light for us. Need 6 mana for that Lieutenant Pump. Ooh, on the top, please. I'm actually happy with this attack here, even if we do lose the Lieutenant to the Reaper. Goreclaw deck yet? Yeah, Tim, we're on Goreclaw right now. As you can see where it says current deck on the video. And of course, if you always want to get your decks for the Fan Friday submissions, you can submit them on Facebook or in Discord. Both of those, if you search MTGOTraders on Facebook, we have a Facebook page and a group that's open and to the public. So if you want to share it around, you definitely can. I try and make a lot of memes on that channel or that group. And a Reaper supplier, yep. Let's see what supplier throws. Gruesome, Earth, and Jade Light Ranger. Okay. Go Legacy, that'd be fun. 5 cards in hand. By the way, if anybody is watching or kind of has the Pro Tour on a tab on Twitch right now, have they fixed their audio sync issues? I was watching this morning and their audio sync issues were all over the place. It looked like it was like a Japanese samurai movie. Really, most of the Discord is us making memes and Terran being disappointed in humanity when seeing them. I mean, you're not wrong, Zaka, but at the same time, why? I assume they want to bring back Multani this turn, since they have the mana for it. Yep. And then just cast it. Seems good. Someone edits Terran generator to Terran's face on the battlefield. No. 14-14. That's a big dude. And of course, Wild Growth Walker getting stuff is not great either. I'm not sure if we'll be able to bounce back from this. Hey, Sharon, what do you think about a Jund Brew in the current standard? I think we're probably almost there, Joshua. I've tried to build a Jund deck in the format right now. I think it's almost there. I think we're missing like some key parts as far as like a finisher. I mean, Carnage Tyrant is a good finisher, but I would really love a cheap Planeswalker in the format. And I don't really think a Vraska is it for Jund, personally. Terrain, Unvaded Land, and Engage. Just no, stop. Path of Discovery here. The thing is now we're going to draw into a Carnage Tyrant, and Wild Growth Walker is going to be larger than a Carnage Tyrant. That's not good. What's up, Gizmo? Welcome back. When it's at 27, we're at 15. We still have to go Seal Away onto the Multani, though. Which is not great. Last turn. We probably want to double block on that Walker. We'll see, though. Man, if they top deck a Flightcrafter or a Chupacabra, I'm going to feel real bad. How'd the Dimir deck go? Did you enjoy playing it? Oh, yeah, for sure, Gizmo. There was some stuff as far as the mana base that I didn't like. Obviously, Polluted Delta not being in the mana base really hurt it. Creeping Tar Pit, I feel like just needs to be where the Polluted Delta needs to go. Oh, come on, Chupacabra. Why? Also, what was the other thing? Field of Ruin. You only need probably 2 of them in the deck list instead of 4. That way you can have more swamp or more islands in the deck list. Yep. They're still going to attack out with everybody this turn. Probably not Branch Walker. They're going to attack out with the Walker and the Multani. I think we have an Ixalan Binding in the main board here, so if we draw into that, we can grab the Walker with it. Man, that Walker's just getting larger and larger. Red White. This is a Sacred Foundry and Clifftop Retreat here. Goodness. Why? Why, Wildgrowth Walker? Why are you so good? Yeah, one binding in the main and one on the side. Kenneth, actually, your sideboard only had 14 cards instead of 15, so I included another binding. So we actually have 3 in the deck as a whole. Fair enough. Thanks for the feedback, Taryn. Appreciate it. That is going to be a really similar build I take to face-to-face open tournament tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely put more basics in your land base. Also, if you could do breaking instead of breaking and entering that card instead of Tomb Scour, that might be pretty good. Or do the 1 mana draw 3 if you have 20 in the graveyard. That's probably good too. Okay. I guess we block here, right? Gonna grab Multani. Jesus, Pyro. See, that's not a good way to make you a mod. You know, you gotta be nice. Another settled wreckage off the top would be great. I don't think that's gonna happen though. It helps if you spell his name right. I think that's on purpose. Find, yep. And they just got a Chupacabra with Find, so we're most likely dead here. So sideboard for us, we want to bring in Bindings, we want to bring in Honor Guards and a Cleansing Nova. Deathgorge Scavenger is also good here, and Lava Coil. Basically the entire sideboard we're bringing in. Death Threats are definitely the best way to get what you want. Antifa and Pyro, yep. Oh my gosh. What's our draw here? Another Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, we're still dead here. Alright, sideboard. We're taking out Response. Let's bring in Lava Coil. Honor Guard. Binding. Cleansing. Scavenger. Vine Mare. Take out Palladia. Take out Itali. I like Register Alpha over Demanding Dragon. So we're going to keep that. I'm not a fan of Thorn Lieutenant in this build, honestly. I think Knight of Grace is fine. And I think we might want to take out 1 Goreclaw. Yeah, I think that's probably it here. Shalai being in the deck list is also fun. It can help as far as kind of holding its own weight. Take out an alpha there. Let's take out the other alpha and bring in a Tenant. I think. Yeah, try that. Yes. Opening hand is not bad. We have a Board Sweeper, Scavenger. Keep that. I'm okay with having Chance of Glory still in the main board here. We could have probably brought that out over Response to Resurgence, but you can always overboard on your board stuff. I think we want to bring in probably Sacred Foundry, right? Yeah. Opponent mulligan to 5 there. Nice. Ooh, good, good. It's good for us. So Sacred Foundry and say no. Pass. So are any of you going to an F&M tonight or to your local game store this weekend? Overgrown Tomb. Very cool. Or are you guys staying home and watching Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica? Because that's happening right now. Sun Petal Grove is good for us. Let's pass. Probably would have been okay to just play Sacred Foundry again. My FM is already over this point. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Gonna play Warframe a lot, probably. Nice. I played a little bit of Warframe. I liked it. I wasn't in love with it. I do think it's quite good though. Let's bring in Honor Guard because that's hilarious. Now this does mean the Scavenger doesn't hit the first time it enters the battlefield, but every single time we attack, it'll work. This is really good against Plaguecrafters and Chupacabras and Seeker Squire and Wildgrowth Walker. Basically anything in their deck list. So this is a really good card for us. Opponent pass turn, no land drop. Let's go with a Sacred Foundry, say no, and bring in a Scavenger. Just an attacker for us. Hit them for 1. Our hand is looking pretty good too, as far as dealing with big threats. Excuse me. Let's see if they hit a third land drop. They may not. Yeah, they're going to scoop it up. If they don't hit their land drops, they're done. Let's take out the Chance for Glory here. Bring in Response. Thought about bringing in Thorn Lieutenant there, but I think Response is fine. So what system are you playing Warframe on, Zaka? Is it like PS4? Or are you playing it on PC? Because like, as far as like MMOs and stuff like that, the last MMO I played was Final Fantasy XIV. I was playing that on PC mostly, but I had it on PS4 for a while. Really enjoyed it. I have been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm really amazed that game has gotten like 10s, because holy crap, that game is like really difficult to control. The shooting in that game is awful. What purpose does Chance for Glory serve? Kitchen, basically during the big grindy matches for you, if you have a big board state, it's really great at closing out a game. This is a mulligan for me. This is okay. I'd like to have a Sacred Foundry. We got a land off the top though. Let's keep that. I will give you 2 basic planes, 4 used card sleeves, and both of my kidneys in exchange for me being a moderator. Do we have a deal, Torin? I'll think about it, Pyro. I'll think about it. I see your offer. I will deliberate. Let's go with a mountain here and pass. That way Rebound Crags can come in untapped. I will spin my fidget spinner and think about it. Overgrown Tomb, 6 cards in hand. Indestructible plus Goreclaw gives you your dude's trample, so you can get damage across even while they block. Yep. I like that a lot. Ooh, Lava Coil is being taken by Freebooter here. That was a sideboard card for them, definitely. What's up, everybody? I'm late. What's up, Sir Elks? Hope you're having a good Friday, man. By the way, guys, next Friday, or next Saturday, is my wedding, so I will not be streaming Fan Friday next Friday. We'll be setting up for the wedding and stuff like that. So if you're wanting me to stream next week, I can't. I'm getting married. So, you know, just be aware of that. Good Rebound Crag and Hold Up Response. We could have done a Cotley Honor Guard there. That might have been a mistake. Weddings, bah! I know, right? See, if they have another freebooter, I'm going to feel real bad. But I do have mana up here for a response. if they go for an attack. Overgrown Tomb coming in untapped here. Yeah, Takali Honor Guard was the play. That was a misplay on my part there. We're going to take some damage next turn if we play Honor Guard. Midnight Reaper, okay. And a Thrashing Brontodon, not bad. I'm going to call you Elks forever. Even though it... Wait. Cassandra's going to call you Elks forever even though it's... Is it EKLZ? Is that what I'm supposed to say? EKLZ? Is your wife more important than your YouTube channel? It's like I don't even know you. I mean, sometimes, yeah. My soon-to-be wife. Alright, we're going to go with a Plains into an Honor Guard. His name is EKLZ. Eccles? I'm so confused. What's happening? How do I pronounce your name? Oh my gosh. You know what? Just like make a video in the YouTube, like the Discord or the Facebook group and just say it. Only took you like half a year. EKLZ. Okay, so EKLZ is your name. Sir EKLZ. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? Only took you like half a year. It's true. No blocks. Let's go with a Rootbound Crag. Goreclaw seems fun. Wait. Eccles? It stands for Eccles? But you want me to say EKLZ? So I just say EK from now on? I'm gonna put this half thrown together tech in the chat from y'all. For help from y'all, yeah. Okay. I got you, Sir EK. That's weird. Eccles, I assume it's like his last name, Zaka, probably. Wait, Eccles is correct? Okay, so Sir Eccles. I'm still calling him Elks. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic apparently. We're gonna block the Brontodon here. And then hold up response next turn. And we're probably going to response the Freebooter. You and Saffron both, yeah. But we read so many cards all day. It's really difficult for us to pronounce stuff. Because we're looking at words that, you know, are made up words sometimes, like Goreclaw, you know. This could be Goreclaw, and I wouldn't know. Let's say no, because we don't have the Enter the Battlefield clause with Honor Guard on the battlefield right now. Pass. This is a really tough match for us. Sir Shekels. Ah, that'd be a great Twitch name for you, Sir Eccles. Overgrown Tomb here. Coming in tapped. We're going to go with a block on probably Midnight Reaper. Etrada, 5 minutes later. Etrada, 5 minutes later. Yeah. Etarda. Oh, no. Etrada? No. Seth's pronunciation is infuriating. Let's go with a removal spell on the Freebooter here. Get that back. This might be a misplay here. I think it was misplayed not to block the Jade Light Ranger, but... okay. That hurt. That hurt! Yeah, it's game. In cis videos, I often have to bail 10 minutes in. Like, not being able to pronounce fantasy names is one thing, but when you can't read English, oh boy. I try really hard to read my cards correctly. It is difficult though, because you're talking like all day long. So, all right, last match of the day, coming down to Goreclaw. Legion landing for the opponent here. He succumbs to a lot of words. Oh, man. It happens. I mean, my problem is, like, so he mispronounces words. I touch my nose a lot. Like, I itch my nose a lot. And I didn't notice it until, like, I started making videos. And I'm like, man, I touch my nose, like, a ton. Like, it's itchy because I'm talking. It doesn't happen that much when I'm on stream, but when I'm, like, filming a video and talking to no one, that's when it happens. This looks like regular Boros for us. Let's go Clifftop Retreat into a Knight of Grace. Seems good. Last turn. Transmogorifying Wand. Yeah. Transmogorifying. History of Benalia? Okay. So they're going to attack with the Challenger this turn. Which is fun. But they're not gonna, so... Or they're gonna attack with that, but not with the Vampire. Sorry, that's what I meant. I think we go with a... Temple Garden into a... Say no, and then do Seal Away onto the Challenger here. So they don't get that flip. I think that's a good play for us. Oops. I find Seth's mispronouncing adds to the entertainment. You're probably right. I gotta reread it again. Transmogorifying Wand? Okay. Oh, a lot of words, yeah. Owlet. War Boss here. This does create a situation where they do flip Legion's Landing. We do get to kill this knight, though, which is nice. I think we just go for Jade Light here. I'll keep that on top. Nice. Transmog is very hard to read. Two cards in the hand for the opponent here. Lots of value coming in. Now, they do have a 4-3 here. We have a 4-3 of our own. We're not going to block that 4-3, though. Yeah, they're going to be as aggressive as they can be. Taking 6 this turn. Need, what, 6 for this? 1, 2, 4, 5. We'll have 6 next turn. Ah, I should have played Temple Garden. That was a mistake there. Let's go Thorn Lieutenant. Pass turn. I find damping versus dampening sphere thing kind of amusing. I mess that up a lot. Just like Cavalier and what is it? Cavalry. And Cavalry and Cavalry. Yeah, that's annoying. Dante Vanguard here is also annoying. We're just gonna eat that. I really want to play that, but I don't want to lose life here. Oops. Let's play out another Knight of Grace. Pass. I find it, yeah. Doesn't sound like something I want to try at all. Yep. Make a 1/1. One card in hand for the opponent. Making goblins forever is annoying. Let's make them pay 8 life to keep their creature. Go for Palladia. Nope. Pass. Guess we could attack him, but we're not going to. I need turn to say yes. Exercise and enunciation. My mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Now you try it. I mean, that's fine. Why would they need to pay 8? Well, they had to pay 8 because of the... they paid 8 for the block, and then I response on top of that. And that means they had to pay another 8 to make sure that the stack worked in favor to the Vanguard. So many 1/1s. Yeah, they're going to attack all out here. Lock there. Lock there. Lock there. Lock there. I feel like that might have been a mistake from the opponent there. You're at 3. Would love a Lyra Dawnbringer. We didn't get it. Let's see. 1, 2. We'll take 2. This has vigilance, so they have 0 cards in hand. Oh no, they'll make a vampire on this incept, so that's game. Yep, that's game. Well, that's annoying. Bring in Cleansing Nova. Probably take out Chance for Glory. Bring in more Lava Coils. I think we're fine. Opponent just had more 1/1s than we could deal with. Say yes. Okay. Opening hand is 2 lands. Would love a 3rd for the Jade Light. This is a keep for me though because of Knight of Grace on turn 2. Let's go Sun Petal Pass. Nice. I think pirates are really good. They're a lot better than people are saying. Obviously, like there are a lot of pirates that are actually in the humans deck in Modern right now. So, Kaito Freebooter being one of them, of course. Let's go with a Foundry. Say no. And just get him for 2. Opponent's being slow, and that's fine. Would love another green mana though. see. War boss from them. Say yes. I think we want to go for a Jade Light first. Okay, Lava Coil on top, sure. Makes it a 3-2. And it's 6 here. If they attack with both this turn, I'm kind of assuming they have a pump like Pride of the Conquerors. No, Aurelia. Okay, that sucks. And they're not attacking with the Trampler, though? Okay, that's fine. Sure. Man, Lava Coil. I wish it hit that Aurelia. Let's go Clifftop Retreat here. Let's go with a Ranger. Got 2 lands off that. We want to go Lava Coil onto that card. Pass. Carnage Tyrant next turn is likely. Chance for Glory seems bad without a can't lose the game effect. That card would be nutso. If Gideon was still in the format, though. Yeah. I think maybe we might get something like that in the next set. Perhaps. I honestly want a good, cheap Planeswalker that's like in white or red. We don't really have that right now. And it's a little annoying. 4 in the air. You got me. I'm the real Kenneth. What's up, Kenneth? There's 2 different Kenneths in here, aren't there? Let's go Forest. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think we want to just play Carnage Tyrant here. Well, let's play Alpha. I'm trying to think of what the best way would be to do that, but we'll do that. Pass. A 3-mana Azorius Planeswalker would be sweet. I like that too. I just feel like Teferi would just be overshadowing whatever is in that set. But I do think that would be a cool idea. I think a Rakdos Planeswalker is probably what we're going to get. Ooh, Baffling End here. For a Ranger or a Knight? Which one? Or just take away the 3/3. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Alpha first, then Tyrant. That makes more sense to me. They got rid of the Knight there, so first strike's out of there. I'm going to try and be faster than this Aurelia, but I don't think I can be. Unless I draw into removal. We're confirmed to get Esper and Azurius, yeah. Probably Domri and Gruul. Domri Raid? Really? I don't want Domri, though. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but... we don't have a Gruul Planeswalker in Standard right now, so I guess it's fine. Let's block there. Gonna do that. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 4. Yeah, I don't have enough just yet. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we have to hold back because of the Chapter 3 on Histria. Histria? History. Goodness. Dovin Bond took over Azurius after Vraska killed the leader. Dovin Bond did? Isn't Dovin Bond in Kaladesh? Or did he planeswalk to Ravnica? Or was that in the story? Yeah, we're dead here. Ugh. Boros is real good. see how blocks can go. Block the 2 5/4s. Take 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, we're dead. All right. Rough matchups, rough drops. I agree, Kenneth. I think Goreclaw is good. I think a Nihilist could be okay. I think you probably want to just go Gruul. Honestly, I would just wait for Goreclaw. I think once the new set comes out with some Gruul, like tempo stuff, then that deck's going to be really powerful. I think Goreclaw is really fun with a mono green deck or a Gruul deck. We just don't have the Gruul mana just yet, so we have Rebound Crag, but we don't have like a shock land for that. So if only you had Unsealing when you cast Tyrant, then 4 to each creature. Yeah, Danny, that's why I think Unsealing is very good. It's a good card to get around a lot of good stuff like that. So especially the Boros Go wide deck. I think it's probably one of the best decks right now in the format for those particular matchups, especially. But that's going to do it for today's video, today's stream. Make sure to like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to submit a deck to Fan Friday, just go to Facebook and type in MTGOTraders. We have a Facebook page and a group. Go to the group, join the group. It's a public group. And submit your list there. And we also have a Discord you can join as well. If Zach, if you could add that, that'd be great as well. Josh, thanks, Taryn. Have a good one. You have a good one as well. Everyone enjoy their weekend. Go to a local game store if you haven't already, or, you know, enjoy the Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica, because that's going on Twitch right now as we speak. So everyone have a great Friday, and I'll see you guys not next Friday because I'm having a wedding. Will be the following Friday, which would be, let's look at the calendar real quick. That would be the 23rd. So the 23rd will be the next Fan Friday we have, because next week is my wedding. So love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.